I'm terrified for the step van. There's low-hanging trees and the roads are muddy. I'm slipping around. Good morning. I'm on the 101 highway headed south in Oregon towards a town called Brookings. Anyway, I'm going to meet with a couple of YouTube subscribers who invited me to hang out with them and park at their place during the night. About 2 or 3 hours away. I'm looking forward to meeting them and socializing and meeting some more subscribers. It's been raining all day on the 101 and I'm a little bit surprised because I thought that I would be able to see the ocean as I drive down the coast here, but all I'm seeing is highway and trees and a lot of rain, but it's still gorgeous and beautiful. Let me show you what I'm seeing. I just arrived in Brookings. It is really pouring. The rain is coming down. The last hour or two, the breeze and the gusts coming off of the coast were so intense that it was pushing me all around the road. And then it was really difficult to drive. I'm going to find some Wi-Fi here and go in. I need to do a little bit of work, and then hopefully this evening I'll be meeting with these YouTube subscribers, 2 of them that live here. I guess that's about it. I need to get inside. I'm going to use an umbrella. Hopefully the wind doesn't destroy the umbrella. Well, I wasn't able to get a Wi-Fi connection in the Starbucks here at Fred Meyer's. It's sort of weird. The Starbucks here is open from 7 in the morning till 11 o'clock, middle of the day, and then they close. There was still employees in there. It was 1:30 in the afternoon, so they've been hanging around for 2.5 hours doing apparently nothing, because there's a sign there registered saying they're closed, and they're just 2 employees back there. It's really, really odd. I was not able to connect to the Wi-Fi or do any online work. I'm going to go ahead and head up to meet the YouTubers, Paul and Jonette, and see if they're there. I have an address, so I called, they didn't answer, but I'm going to try to drive up there. It is just raining like crazy here. I don't think I've seen rain like this for quite a while. Let's just see what I'm seeing. Although it doesn't really look like it, this road that I was going up here was extremely steep. It was really sort of scary because there was no shoulder on each side, and it was so narrow and very, very steep, and the rain kept coming down. I was really scared that I would have to stop somewhere and wouldn't be able to turn around. After driving for about 10 or 15 minutes up the mountainside on the paved road, I turned off onto a dirt road. Here you can see the camera, and I'm bouncing all back and forth. I'm going to replay this scene again just because the camera was bouncing around. It just bounces out of my hand. I managed to catch it before it hits the floor, but it was just really scary for me. At this point I was slowing to a crawl. I was pretty scared of these branches that you can see on the right hand corner of the windshield hitting the top of the step van. I managed to move forward and decide to push through there, trying to get them off to the side, scraping the top of the step van. At this point I'm getting very close to his house on the left hand side, and I'm trying to figure out if there's a way I can turn around, because it would have to actually reverse directions, and I don't see any way to turn around on the road. His house is off to the left here where this real estate sign is.
So I end up seeing some houses up further ahead, so I pass by his house and find an area where I can turn around. So this is the area that his neighbors have, and there's a couple of large driveways here. So finally I see an area that I can turn around that's relatively flat, but I'm really freaked out at this point. I'm still trying to hold my camera in my right hand, which you can see me switching hands there, trying to figure out where I can put it. And I want to turn around and get out of the way of any traffic that might be coming up or down the road, and then figure out what I'm going to do. But I'm pretty freaked out at this point. Just not able to navigate this road. I'm terrified for the step van. There's low-hanging trees and the roads are muddy. I'm slipping around. I managed to find a way to turn around, and I'm going to have to go back down. So I don't know if I'm going to be able to connect with Paul and Jeanette. After finally turning around and heading back down the hill, I see his driveway on the right-hand side here, and I noticed that after a moment that he comes out of the house and he's standing there. But what I notice is that the trees over the driveway are so low that there's no way I can pull the step van in, and I can't get into his driveway, and there's nowhere else to park other than where I'm sitting out on the road. So I have a bit of dilemma. Short of getting a chainsaw out, there's really no way to get into the driveway here. Here you can see Paul coming out to talk to me and greet me, and I basically tell him that I can't really stay there.
What are you there?
At that time I'm pretty freaked out. My adrenaline's going. I'm pretty panicked. I'm really scared for the step van, and I apologize to Paul and tell him that I just can't park up there. I'm concerned about the rain, the conditions of the roads. You can see these streams that are going down the road, and they're just getting deeper and deeper. I'm concerned that they're going to become gullies overnight, that I'm going to be stuck up there. So I just don't want to stay up there. So I decided to head into the city, hoping that I can reconnect with Paul and have breakfast in the morning. But ultimately I'm not really able to find any place to stay in the city, and I'll just go back and let you see the rest of the vlog.
I use an app on my phone called All Stays to locate quick and easy places to camp and spend the night. It just lists all the resources typically that a van dweller might be looking for. It's a really great app. I'm not being paid to say this. I looked in Brookings and I didn't see anything except for one paid campground. So I went ahead and pushed on to the next city, which is Crescent City. So I'm over here. There's a Starbucks here, a full-fledged one, not one inside of Fred Meyer's, so that I can get some work done, get some things uploaded. And there's several places here that I can do overnight camping in the city. There's even a Walmart. So that's the plan for the night. Unfortunately not able to connect with YouTube subscribers before. That was a terrifying, scary experience for me, taking my step van up that mountainside. Not only the paved road, but in particular the dirt road that was up there. I was sliding around on the mud. I was scraping the top of the step van and my ceiling fans, going under the branches there and scraping up the sides of the vehicle. I couldn't turn around. It was getting rocked back and forth. Things are knocked around in the back. It was just really scary for me. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get out. So, but I did get out safe and took it slow going down the hill in second gear, probably 15 miles an hour on the pavement, and just creeping along on the dirt up there. But that was really scary. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Savor the moment. See you next episode.